I took on the shame that the world gave to me. For 25 years, making fun of my weight was national sport. I'll never forget a day in 1990. I saw myself on the cover of TV Guide's Best and Worst Dressed list. And I remember thinking at first, oh, look, there I am on the cover. And then I read the headline that Mr. Blackwell, the tastemaker of the time, called me bumpy, lumpy, and downright dumpy. I starved myself for nearly 5 months and then wheeled out that wagon of fat that the internet will never let me forget. And after losing 67 pounds on a liquid diet, the next day, y'all, the very next day, I started to gain it back. There is now a sense of hope, number one. And number two, you no longer blame yourself.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you how many times I have blamed myself.
Welcome back to the chat, everyone. Let's talk about Oprah Winfrey's latest special, Shame, Blame, and the Weight Loss Revolution, aired Monday night on ABC. Oprah Winfrey is one of the most recognizable media figures in America. In the 90s, Oprah reinvented her daytime talk show to focus on topics from literature to self-improvement. After her years in daytime TV, she started her own network, the Oprah Winfrey Network, in 2008. On Monday, she went back to her daytime roots to have an hour-long session discussing her journey using weight loss drugs, where she chatted with experts about who are the best candidates to use these drugs. So let's talk about it. Weight loss drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Zepbound are already extremely popular. And having Oprah Winfrey endorsing this special has given these drugs for weight loss purposes another cultural boost. On the special, Oprah shared about her own experience with and support for these medications. During the special, she talked about using one of these weight loss drugs, not really mentioning which one, and how it changed her life and opened her eyes up to the reality that obesity is a disease rather than a choice. While I don't believe obesity is a choice, I do not believe that obesity is a disease. And I don't believe it's a disease because, for me, I think obesity is an obsession. Obesity does warrant medical as well as cultural legitimacy and respect, but it does not need to be labeled as a disease to earn them. So obesity in itself, I don't think it's a disease, and categorizing obesity as a disease, I feel like it's being used to legitimize the use of drugs such as Ozempic to treat it. And every time I hear Oprah come on television or go out in the media and tries to promote Ozempic, I feel like it's just a business ploy. And I liken it to the discussion with when everybody was saying, Pluto is a planet, Pluto is a planet. Thinking if you repeat it enough and you get as many people to believe it, then it will ultimately be a planet. But the truth is, Pluto is not a planet and obesity is not a disease. I think the question everyone should be asking is, why are so many Americans obese? According to data from a National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, more than 2 in 5 adults are obese, and nearly 1 in 5 children are obese. Furthermore, 19 states in America have obesity rates over 35%. And though obesity is linked to a number of health ailments, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and a number of cancers, such as breast cancer, I don't think obesity in itself is a disease, because obesity is tied to our eating habits. And although a multitude of factors are responsible for the obesity epidemic in America, a major concern or a major problem is food portion size and the food that Americans eat. And I'm not for what Oprah is doing, trying to spread this narrative that obesity is a disease, trying to get people to subscribe or to believe that treatments such as Ozempic, which was created to treat type 2 diabetes patients, is the solution. It's clear to see that it's a money grab, and that while, she has used this product and it has worked for her, it has changed her life. And she has talked about how she realized that she thought, after taking the drug, the medication, that she realized that she thought about food differently than people who had no trouble keeping weight off, and that her brain was working against her, but these drugs really gave her a reset. I believe that Ozempic and these drugs are not the solution, because no study has been shown to prove the long-term effects of taking these drugs. And I know the severity of things and that people struggle with their weight, but I think it's more of a personal choice. I've known people who have struggled with their weight, and they have chosen to change their lifestyle and change their eating habits, and they've been able to take the weight off and keep it off, and to live and transform their health and live a healthier, happy life. And I think drugs like Ozempic is just a cop-out, and these are around for people to take to lose weight and to be able to be their best selves. So I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking people who do it. I mean, do you, but I don't like how Oprah has become the spokesperson for this drug, now encouraging people to take it, when a few months ago she was all about Weight Watchers and all. I just feel like something is up, and it's not really genuine on her part. I think it's horrible when people use their celebrity to basically shove an idea or push an agenda just for financial gain, because I'm sure Oprah is an investor in some way or form to one of these, weight loss drugs. Anyways, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next video.